let's dive into it, brother. Tell me what is it that you do and how you got introduced to the Think and Grow Rich book.
All right. So what I do, my primary business is I operate a fitness coaching company primarily through social media. I do online coaching, nutrition, things of that nature. I also do real estate investing and some e-commerce as well. But my primary business is health, it's fitness, and it's coaching. And a big part of that is mindset. And a big part of the book is developing your mindset. Excuse me. I really like some of the core principles that the book teaches about desire, faith, persistence, things like that. But probably the biggest similarity between, or the biggest takeaway for me from the book in what I do is the idea of auto-suggestion and programming the subconscious part of your brain to work for you and not against you, to manifest, to put the things into your life that you want to be there, and to create a reality out of what's going on in here. And that's been the biggest takeaway of the book in my business personally. So,
how old were you, Justin, when you read the book? First time you touched it?
30. I'm 33 now.
30.
Yeah.
Got it. Now, how fast did you read it, and what was the process? Did you listen to the audio? Did you do the video? Did you do the YouTube? Did you do the physical book? How did you do it?
So I have it on Audible. I listened to it, and I've listened to it through more than once. It's always a good thing to kind of go back and refresh, and because every time I listen to it, I pick up something new that I can apply in my business.
Awesome. Now, hands-on, practical ways. What are a couple of things that you use this book in your business? What are some of the things? Do you have employees, or is it just you? And if you got employees, how do you let them know that this is something that you're doing? Do you get them going on the Audible? Do you give them the book? Do you even tell people that you have read it and you learn knowledge from it, or you just do it?
Oh, sure. No. So there's 6 employees with my company, and we try to apply a similar coaching philosophy across the board for all of our clients, to create that brand continuity. So the principles of the book carry throughout the employees, myself, my business partner. I've actually developed a set of, I call them the 12 pillars for a strong mindset, that have been drawn from that premise of auto-suggestion that I got from that book. So if it's okay with you, I'd actually like to share those with everyone.
Can we share 3 of them, and then we'll do another video for our Facebook and YouTube, and you share the other, but share us the top 3 or your favorite 3.
Sure. My favorite 3. Ooh, okay. Let me pick them here. I've got them pulled up.
And are you going to send those 12 for me, Justin? You're going to DM me, or are you going to play hard to get?
Yeah, no, I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you for sure. You got it. First one that's probably my favorite is you control no one but yourself. When you're in business, when you're out there hustling, things are going to happen that you can't predict. You're never going to have been able to think through every scenario, every outcome, what have you. Things happen. And so you have to be able to kind of roll with the punches, and your success is you determine your own success, right? Like your success is not dependent on somebody else. Yes, of course, you need customers, you need clients to ultimately be successful. But it comes down to you. First one that's my favorite. Second one that's my favorite is stop overthinking. There's this idea of analysis paralysis that feeds into the previous one. You can sit there, you can try to think through every scenario, every outcome of a situation. You can try to plan every detail down to the T, but at the end of the day, you just got to make a decision. You got to move. You can't get too hung up in overanalyzing things. And the third one that's probably my favorite is focus your energy. Your energy is like a bank account. You wake up every morning, you've got this much energy. Everything you give energy to chips away at your energy bank account for the day. And so it's very, very critical, and it's very important to provide your energy to the things that are going to make you more successful, to positive things. Don't give away your valuable energy to negative situations, things that aren't productive. I think we're probably all a little guilty of getting on social media and just doing some of this. The scroll. Get on YouTube. It's really easy to get lost watching videos or on Facebook, what have you. But it's really important to be aware of where you're sending your energy throughout the day. So those are probably my top 3 favorites of the 12.
That's awesome. Well, I'm gonna get the list of the 12 and I'm gonna hijack it from you and I'm gonna
Cool.
share it with everybody. Now everybody's
Appreciate
gonna
it.
know all the 12 pillars. And if you got a PDF of it and everything else, just let us know if you want
Yeah,
us to put some graphics on it. I will not be able to do graphics. I'm challenged when it comes to stuff like that.
that's all
But I
good.
got a couple of good people that are very, very creative. Put that in there and be able to share it. This is what I love about individuals. And I have interviewed a lot of people, Justin. Unanimously all across board, individuals after they read Think and Grow Rich, for some reason, the level of generosity when it comes to knowledge and helping others increases. I
Yeah,
believe you and I have a capacity of what we think is like, in our normal lives, we say, okay, we would like to give this much. Or when it's a donation, let's say you make $5,000, you're like, okay, my donation spending limit is like $100 a month.
right.
Okay. But then after they read this book, my my kind of little research that I've been doing is that the level of generosity just keeps going up by 2-3 times fold. So I know you, like just like yourself, you don't mind sharing these things. If somebody walks up to you, you might take 30 minutes, an hour of your time. You may
Absolutely.
not do it right then and there, but you might take that time to help them share the knowledge. So this book to me is like one of the best things that could happen in anybody's life because it teaches you gratitude and it teaches you to be a go-giver, not a go-getter. Go-getters,
Absolutely.
they just go get. So if you're a go-giver and the fastest way of you getting to where you want is helping others.
Yeah.
Now, what else can you share with us how you implement this beside the 12 pillars?
Well, I think probably in my industry, the philosophy of persistence and sticking to it, not giving up. In the fitness world, everyone's looking for a magic bullet, right? They're looking for that secret, that quick fix, that like, and
You tell me
that's
there's
true.
no secret to get a six-pack? You
If
haven't
there
created that?
if
Come
there
on.
was and somebody discovered it, they would be rich. But
It's called
most
plastic surgery, liposuction, but
right,
we won't get into
right there you
that.
go, there you go. And so it's just one of those where, and it's true in business too, right? You got to stick with it, day in, day out, chip away at things, push the ball forward a little bit every day, whatever analogy you want to use for it. But persistence is key, and that's one of the big takeaways that I took from the book as well.
How long have you been in the fitness industry?
I've been in 5 years, and I've owned my business for 3.
Cool. I'm gonna ask you 2 questions. I need you to be honest.
Sure.
What is it that you love the most about fitness industry?
That I love most about the fitness industry, I really enjoy the challenge and the sense of structure that comes with it. Um, I find a certain sense of comfort in knowing that a part of my day is dedicated to the gym and to my health and to my well-being in that sense. Because when you go in and you train, your body releases a bunch of endorphins and they call them feel-good hormones, right? You release
Right.
serotonin and all of these things, dopamine, and you just feel really good. And then there's also the mental sense of accomplishment that you went in and you did what you needed to do for the day. So that's probably my favorite aspect of it.
What is it that you don't love about fitness industry?
Getting up early for cardio, probably my least favorite
Isn't
thing.
that everybody's problem?
Yeah, 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 for sure. Getting up early
I,
for
I,
cardio.
I I struggle with that all the time too, but that's because I go to sleep late and I
Well,
stay up because we got a lot of I communicate with a lot of different people. So
sure.
when I get alone time at home, I can do messages, respond to emails and everything else. But I try to hit the bed by like my cutoff time is midnight.
There you
So
go.
by 12 I like to go there, but I can't get up. If I go to sleep at 12, I can't get up at 6 o'clock or 5:30, get ready, go to gym, and
Right.
then get to the office by 8:30. So it's something that I know that I have to do, that I need to make the adjustment. But right now I'm choosing expansion of my business over my health, which is not the smartest thing to do. But I tell you what I did.
Well,
Um, since my daughter has been born, my wife has been doing more of going back and forth to doing more walking with the baby. So
sure.
I'm gonna switch that in the afternoons. So when I get home, I could be on my phone and I still do my walk around the blocks and everything else.
There you
At
go.
least I get a mile and a half in.
There
At
you
least
go.
that's my compensation for that.
See, there you go. That's something's better than nothing, right? You just go get it done. There you go.
I just love the oxygen outside. When you get fresh air, I
Perfect.
think that
Yeah.
that helps a lot of stuff.
It
It
does.
helps me to do more activity.
It does. Helps
Cool,
clear.
awesome. So tell us about your real estate business. What is it that you do in real estate?
So I own some rental properties, and I'm currently trying to get into doing fix and flips, more of that quick turnaround revenue, so to speak. I'm finally getting.
Is that in Colorado or is that in different states?
Right now, it's all based in Colorado. I've been looking into some other states as well.
What city in Colorado?
Fort Collins, about an hour north of Denver.
1 hour north of Denver. So is
Yeah.
it snowing there right now or is it really cold?
It's cool. It's not snowing here. It's snowing a bunch up in the mountains, though. So no snow here yet. But I've been looking into some less expensive markets for investing. I'm finally getting to that point where my liquid capital's at a place where I can consider making a cash purchase of a home, doing a fix and flip, and kind of reinvesting that way. And that's sort of the natural genesis of how it works. I mean, you purchase some rental properties for residual income month over month over month. And whether you hang on to those for however many years or you turn around and resell them for the equity that's developed in the home, eventually get to a point where you've got a big enough cash pot that you can go out and purchase a home in cash. And if it needs work, you can fix it up, turn around, resell it, or you can purchase it in cash and continue to sit on it as a rental. And then everything that comes in is just greater residual income. So there's kind of two ways to do it. But a good breakdown has been, you have a couple of rentals and you sink some cash into one and then flip it, generate some more cash, and you kind of do two rentals and then a fix and flip, then a couple of rentals and then a fix and flip. So
That's nice. How long you been doing that for?
I've been doing that for 2 years. I'm trying to think. That's not even true. I bought my first house back in 2012. It's gonna be 6 years.
So do you think it's a crash coming or no?
What's that?
Do you think a crash is coming?
I hear that for Colorado, but I also see things like the oil and gas industry continuing to grow here. That's been a big driver of why I've decided to purchase in the areas that I have. I own one property that, had a giant increase in equity value in the year or two after I bought it. I don't think it's going to crash again, personally. That's just my take on it. Unchecked growth is not sustainable, but I don't think it's going to be another crash of any sort, personally, no.
Cool. No, I see a lot of people, and I keep telling them, just shut up about it. Don't put it out in the universe.
Right.
Just zip it up. Don't talk about it. Everything's going to be working out itself. Just don't talk about it. But, we had a big, huge fire down in where I live in LA County, where I believe like a couple of hundred of these billion-dollar houses were just on fire, just completely destroyed. The only thing that's left is the foundation. So the area, the economy here is going to get boomed because a lot of people are going to build brand new, and they're going to do it much better than what we did before. So I'm excited about that. A lot of people, a lot of places are just going to get renovated. It's going to look much better. It's going to get a brand new infrastructure. It's going to be good for our community. But it's also sad because a lot of people lost a lot of their belongings that has sentimental value.
Yeah,
everything that could be replaced, the insurance is going to pay for it. It's not a big deal. But if you lost your pictures, you lost your, some of the gifts that you got from other people, I mean, I feel for them. That's why on my Facebook today, this morning when I woke up, I don't know, for some reason I had that feeling that I had to thank all the firefighters and all these people that were out there. So I just went on my Facebook and I put that in there, we should thank them. I don't even know if they're on my Facebook or not, but I just put it out there. I said thank you to all these firefighters because some of them were there for like almost 2-3 weeks without having any days off. And they were just fighting this back. I think they got it whole, they got it contained, but, they put in a lot of work. So we definitely appreciate their work. But listen, Justin, what I want to do is I want to thank you for taking this time, being with us. We're going to do it a little bit more. You and I need to get on more videos because I believe a lot of people that are in the fitness industry, because you're having a lot of success there, I think they're going to need a lot of your wisdom that you've been accumulating over these years. And we could definitely give it back. We'll try not to give it to your competitors in Colorado. We'll block those people. We'll give it to everybody else in other areas. I don't even know if that's possible, but I don't think you're gonna worry about competition, brother. I think you're doing good already yourself.
Yeah, appreciate
But
that.
definitely appreciate you being on our channel. Let's DM and staying connected. I'm excited because we're creating a mastermind group. We already created it. We're waiting for the infrastructure to be set, but we're definitely gonna have you be part of it for sure.
Appreciate that, and thank you for having me on. I appreciate you guys taking the time too.
You got it, brother. I'll talk to you later,
All
Justin.
right.
Take care.
We'll see you, boss.
Bye-bye.
Bye.